Hi everyone. I got a lot of positive feedback on Will being in the videos. So
I think my cousin commented that I eat all the time, so I'm gonna put this away.
yeah, are you ready?
What is this?
It's just questions that I got from
This
Google.
isn't that TikTok shit that that we did earlier?
No. I try to do a trend with him, like this trend that's going on TikTok. Like I pranked him, but he's so cute.
You pranked yourself.
I pranked you.
You pranked yourself. It was made a video of me farting on you.
Okay, what are some annoying habits that each of us have?
Am I supposed to answer or are you
Yours
first?
Well, you can answer for me. Yeah, it doesn't matter who goes first. Okay, so I guess I'll go because I know one that sticks out a lot.
Some annoying habits?
Yeah.
That you do?
Yeah. One annoying thing that Will does is he always leaves his clothes on the side of the bed as opposed to like putting them in the dirty clothes bin. And so I always clean up after him. Always, like literally always. The reason why we fight is because I'm always cleaning up after him and I get annoyed.
That's true. I've actually been doing that ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's because I take my clothes out right before I go to bed and then I just forget to put them in the hamper. And
then they just pile up. The next day he won't be like, oh shit, like all my clothes are on the floor. I should put them in the dirty clothes bin.
At least they're on my side. They don't bother
but
anyone else.
It's annoying.
Okay, something that annoys me, especially lately, is you waste food.
I don't waste food.
You waste food.
Like what?
Like you'll grocery shop and then you won't eat half the food and it'll go bad.
That doesn't happen often. That really doesn't happen often. I honestly, it doesn't.
Okay, once a month, there's like one or two things that I'll throw out of mine that I bought or I remember buying. Every week.
Not every week. Not every week. Like what? Like what?
Vegetables. Always vegetables that go bad. Always. You buy always vegetables. Or you make a big meal and then you make leftovers and then they're like there for a week. And I'm like, Courtney, when did you make this? And then you throw it out. So
okay, the only thing I can think of is the penne pasta that happened 2 weeks ago. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, there's a reason you can't think of it because you don't think about it and then it goes bad.
Okay, whatever. What is the best relationship advice someone has ever given you? Okay, so I haven't been in many like serious relationships. I've been in a high school relationship that lasted like 3 years, and then obviously Will, and then I had like a early high school relationship. So the best relationship advice someone's ever given me would probably be not to settle. Not to settle.
Not to settle.
Mm-hmm.
You've settled before?
Just advice in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to settle.
Have you settled before?
Yeah, I have.
Are you settled?
Maybe. I guess another one is people don't change unless they want to.
That's good. Because some people say people don't change and I don't believe that. I think people can change. It goes against what I believe, and people always say people don't change. Which you just said. People can change, and you're right, if they want to.
Yeah.
Look, you made a huge change this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I wanted to.
Best relationship advice. That's a hard one. I don't know, treat your woman like a queen. If you love her, set her free. If she comes back, you can keep her.
Pardon me? Pardon?
Best relation. I don't know. I don't know who's given me good relationship advice before. Like, definitely my parents don't give me relationship. Oh, here's a funny one. This is a good one actually. My mom at one point, I don't know when she said it, and I don't think I ever dated a girl like this, but she was just like, well, a word of advice to you, don't ever date a horse girl.
A horse girl?
Yeah, like a girl that's into horseback riding and horses.
Why?
I don't know, she's like, she literally just said that. Don't date a horse girl, they're crazy.
What does that mean? There must be some meaning behind that.
Well, there's like horse girls. There's like people, like girls that are obsessed with horse. It's like cat women, you know, women that love cats.
You're so making this up. Your mom would never say
She
that.
literally has said that to me, I promise you.
Don't date a horse girl?
Yeah. I think it was probably because I was friends like in high school with a girl that horseback rided, and she probably thought she was crazy or something. Horse girls. To look it up, Google it.
23 reasons why horse girls are a huge red flag.
There you go. Barb knows what's up.
Okay, that's your best relationship advice?
Your battery's dying.
Oh, fuck. That's your best relationship advice?
I'm gonna get this one.
That's the advice
That
you
was a
wanna
funny
say?
story.
Okay, what's your real advice?
The advice that I've gotten or that I've heard is find someone that is younger than you so that you have a lot of time to make your decisions.
What? You're so dumb. Like, you're literally, what you say doesn't even make sense.
Okay.
Like, about marriage and stuff?
It's okay. Moving on.
Oh my god, you're so weird. Okay, would you rather stay in or go out? I 100%.
Whoa. On how...
Like on a date. Would you rather stay in or go out?
How often though? We're talking weekly, monthly,
Oh my god,
daily?
just general.
I need to know these
Do we
things.
ever go on weekly dates? Do we ever go on monthly dates?
Can you please specify the time frame?
When a couple normally goes on their dates, whether they do it weekly, monthly, yearly, every other year, whenever they go on
Shut the fuck up.
dates, would they rather stay in or go out? And I personally love to go out. I love to be wined and dined. I think that has a lot to do with me working in the industry. Just like getting taken care of. I love sitting at the bar, grabbing drinks, talking to my partner, and just hanging out. And Will is the complete opposite.
Let me answer the question.
He is.
Let me
Okay,
answer
go,
the question.
Go.
I'd rather go out.
Oh my god, you're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. I have to beg him, literally beg him to go out.
Would I prefer to go on a date out or on a date at home? I would prefer to go on a date out. And I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why we haven't been going out on dates. I would prefer to go on a date because yeah, we can do like a fun adventure during the day and then we can go to dinner at night and have fun and do stuff. And you know I love going out and I love eating at restaurants, okay? But we often decide to stay in and do a date at home because of many reasons. Money, okay, is a big one. Time is another big one, okay? And then right now, there's a big thing called COVID-19. So yes, we haven't been going on dates this year because of the fucking pandemic.
Yeah, but we could still go on a date once in a while.
If we were loaded, we would go on dates all the time.
You don't need to be loaded to go on a date. You like
With you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I haven't been drinking.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, going on a date does not have to be, usually he is right, when we have like date nights or birthdays and stuff like that, our bill is like $300.
Yeah, because you get like a fucking million drinks.
You need the apps, you need the mains, you need the desserts, you need the cocktails, you need the wine. Normally, yes, but if I knew that Will wanted to be money conscious, I would obviously make an effort to not be like, I want a glass of wine and I want cocktails and I want this and I want that. Like, obviously, I'm not just gonna be like, if money is seriously that big of an issue, then I would be more cautious of it. Anyways.
I would just rather save that money and do something bigger with it, like a trip or something.
We haven't been on a trip in 3 years.
Yeah, because we've been on so many dates.
Okay, what's the most thoughtful thing we've ever done for each other? I know one that is coming to my mind. So,
go for it.
Okay, I guess I'll go. So the most thoughtful thing Will has ever done for me that I can think of, he's done a lot of thoughtful things, but one of them was probably my birthday this past year. So this was like the start of the pandemic. This is when like, I think this is when everything was closed, or like when we were in like the serious pandemic, and he literally just like completely made my day so special. I woke up to decorations, like the whole place decorated. He made me a cake, he made me my dinner. He knows I love Italian, so he like made me my whole dinner. He knows I love Aperol spritzes, so he learned how to make an Aperol spritz. Well, I kind of taught him. And then I really wanted to get a facial for my birthday because I had never had one. So he, oh, you're so cute. I'm thinking about it. It's so cute. He set up a facial at home. He like put me on the couch, and then like he like massaged my face, used my like facial tools, put on a face mask, everything like that. Yeah, it was really special and super thoughtful.
Would you consider that a date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one was, actually now that I'm thinking, for our 3-year anniversary, which was in July. Again, whole pandemic going on. And this is when restaurants were open, but he just didn't feel overly comfortable going out. So he planned a 5-course meal and he made it all at home. He didn't want me to help prepare anything. He just like sit outside, relax, like have some wine. And like he made me a really crazy 5-course meal. So. Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Those are 2 stay-in dates, and you loved them.
2 what?
Stay-in dates.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, those are the most recent, I guess, as of this year.
Yeah.
I
have a really bad memory. That's the problem.
You can't think of one thing I've done.
No, I can think of many things, but I want to make it significant. I'm trying to think of like a really significant, because you do so many like little insignificant things. But I'm like trying to think of the big thing you've done. I don't know, nothing comes to mind.
I'm just nice all the time.
It's true.
Maybe that's why.
You are thoughtful and you're kind of like...
I feel like I'm thoughtful all the time.
You are.
Maybe I have more things that stand out because on a day-to-day basis, nothing like, doesn't make you a bad person or anything. But on a day-to-day basis, he wouldn't normally do anything overly crazy thoughtful. Whereas maybe the reason why he can't think of anything significant is because I'm the opposite, where like maybe daily I'm more, I don't know. Okay, well, wow, can't think of anything.
Well, you've done a lot of things. I just don't want to say something that's just like a normal.
I don't know, 50 things I love about you is thoughtful.
I was thinking about that many times, but that is a really nice thing.
Or.
But it's not like crazy.
Yeah.
Your gifts are always good. Their gifts are very thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
Her gifts are super thoughtful. Like, I can definitely tell she goes through like a lot of time planning them and thinking about them. And then they usually involve some kind of arts and crafts to make them. And when I get them, I feel like, I don't know, it's a good feeling. When I get them, I feel like I'm a young kid again in like high school, and like my girlfriend like is super in love with me, because like I get like the one you made this year actually was really good, and I'm still opening it to this day. That's how good it is. So it's a jar filled with, might as well just show you.
Yeah, go get it. I think I actually, in one of my vlogs, I actually shared it of what I was doing, because it was for, I think, our 3-year anniversary. So I think I did share it, but I write him love letters a lot too. Right, babe?
Yeah.
I write him love letters.
All right, so this is what it was this year. Last year, I think it was like a big like Bristol board card or something like that.
Yeah.
So she
got me a photo book.
She got me this year. So when I saw it, you know, she just like got the jar, made the stuff, and then 50 things. She actually sat there and thought of 50 fucking things.
It's hard. It's really hard.
See, this is my bag of the ones I've gone through. 50 things she loves about me. Like, that's crazy. That is hard. I don't even love 10 things about me. So let me just read you one. We'll read one.
Some of them are kind of like...
Hopefully it's a good one. On days that I'm feeling down, I'll just go into this jar and pick one out, and it makes me smile. That's why it's so thoughtful.
Mwah.
Thanks, babe.
Love you.
Okay, so this is a good one. So 50 things I love you. You making...
Okay, can you not? This is not for anyone. That's getting edited out. Stop. Okay, anyways, moving on. This took way too long. When did you know that they were the one? If you know that
Who's they?
That you.
But we're not married.
But do you want to marry me?
Well, what's the one mean? The one you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Exactly.
When are you supposed to know that?
Do you not know that by now?
Babe.
So what he's saying, in short, is he's still unsure. See, men, this is the thing with men. Men are always so unsure of what they want. Even if right in front of them they have the best of the best, they're still unsure.
I knew Courtney was the one for me, the one I wanted to be with, okay? When it was about a month in, and we were going on a lot of like excursion adventures, and basically she would laugh, whether it was true or not, she would laugh at my jokes, and I just felt like I've had a lot of, you know, girlfriends, and you know, we would always laugh, but like you just genuinely like had fun with me, and like I could make stupid comments and joke and you would laugh, and I was just like happy, and I was like, I didn't have to like overly try and be someone that I wasn't. I could be totally myself, and you were totally accepting of that. And that's as genuine as I can honestly tell you. It's the truth.
That's nice.
You just make me feel comfortable, and in turn, I hope that I make you feel comfortable and happy.
You do.
I make you laugh a lot, no?
You do make me laugh. I was just gonna say, like,
I think it's just one of the most important things in a relationship.
whenever I'm editing videos, like, Will is actually a very funny person. When he makes a joke when I'm like filming, I don't laugh right away because I'm like so focused on something else. But when I'm editing it over again and I actually listen to what this guy is saying, I crack up. It's so funny. When did I think Will was the one? So when we first started dating, I like fell in love with him very fast. I think it was like 2 weeks into our relationship. I like fell in love so fast and so deeply. I just knew he was different from all the other guys that I've talked with. And I knew he was the one because he always brought out the best in me. And he just wanted the best for me. Like, he encouraged me to go back to school. He encouraged me to get out of debt. He encouraged me to start my YouTube. He's encouraged me to just do like a lot of great things. He just like genuinely wants the best for me. So that's why I feel like he is the one, because he brings out the best in me.
Next question.
Why do you think you're such a good match for one another? I think we are such a good match for one another because as much as we're similar on a lot of things, as far as like what we want in our future, like kids and like we want to do our business and stuff like that, we're kind of different a lot. Like,
but everyone is.
No, but like it's better because my flaws or my weaknesses, he has strengths in. As I mentioned earlier, like he's incredibly good with money, like very, very good. He was raised in a family that is very like smart and cautious about spending and stuff like that. Whereas me, on the other hand, I'm not very good with money. So it's a weakness of mine, but a strength of his, and together it just makes us stronger as a couple. That's just one example, but like other things.
Spend money, I save it.
Other things, like he's taught me a lot. I think we're a good match because we are so different, but very similar, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to date, like, people always say like we're so different, and like, yeah, if you're extremely polar opposites, I guess it won't work out, but
For sure.
But I don't think that should, like, who would want to like date themselves? Like, then they would always get in arguments, and like, I thought we were a good match. I probably would agree with you on that we're similar but different. We get along easily. It's not hard for us to make decisions on things. And we're both pretty easygoing. I guess when times are good.
When you don't piss me off.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more questions. What's one physical and one non-physical thing you love about one another? So one physical thing about Will that I love is his beautiful, beautiful eyes and eyelashes. He has, what? His eyelashes like are so freaking long, and I love brown eyes, and he's just so handsome and beautiful. And then one non-physical thing that I love about Will is how dedicated to his work that he is, and how motivated he is to, I don't want to say make money, but be successful. And obviously being successful, that isn't only about making money, but he's just very dedicated to being successful, and that's one thing that I admire and look up to him about.
So we should start with physical, because there's a lot going on with you. My favorite physical part of you, can you guess? Right here. So in order of favorites, so we have this beautiful, lovely forehead.
Oh my god.
It's my favorite, this nice, beautiful, big forehead. And then we go trickle down to her beautiful eyes that are, you know, like kind of like blue and green. They're like two different colors in one. So it's like a melange of love. Keep looking, you gotta look at the camera. Then we go down to this beautiful nose, and she keeps always talking about how she wants to change her nose and do all this stuff. Guys, just tell her in the comments, scream it from the top of the highest tower. She's got a beautiful nose and she doesn't need to change it. Beautiful nose. And then we go down to these lips. We don't need to talk about those other kind of things we were talking about before about the nose, but her lips, original lips or puckered lips or enhanced lips, they're all beautiful. Just beautiful. I actually like them right now like this. This is perfect. These are perfect lips, beautiful. And then down to this chin, and then she's got a little butt chin, and it's just perfection. So this whole package right here is my favorite part. Trust me, I'm not lying. I'm not even like boobs, butt, you know, abs, arms. I don't know why arms would be there, but
you don't think I have nice arms?
she's got nice everything. I promise you that. And my favorite thing is her face, because that's the thing I get to see all the time. And it is the most beautiful thing about her. But then my most favorite quirky thing about her body, physical, is these beautiful stubby thumbs. She's got clubbed thumbs. She's a gamer at heart. And so, other than physical, oh, what really is there other than physical?
You're so funny.
My favorite thing about you, I guess on a personality level, is you're just genuinely so nice to everyone. And like, sometimes it bites you in the ass, like with homeless people and people on the phone, they take advantage of you. But like, you're genuinely so fucking nice. You're genuinely such a like genuinely heart-filled person that just wants to be kind and help everyone out. And like, I love you so much for that. Like, I really do. But like,
Aww.
sometimes you just gotta be careful. People just take advantage. Seriously. You're too kind. You are.
I like being kind.
You are. But sometimes you can be crazy.
What does that say?
Like a serious, like...
Bitch?
I didn't say it.
You called me a bitch the other day.
No, I said you were acting like...
What is that saying that I love? I think it's ultimately, it doesn't matter how pretty, educated, or how much money you have. What matters is ultimately how you treat people and how kind you are to one another. And that is so, so true and important, because at the end of the day, the way you treat people, everyone around sees, and like, it just says a lot about you. I just feel like if you treat people with disrespect and are mean and so unkind to people, like, no one's gonna like you. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, you can be rich, but you'd be lonely.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you gotta have all of them, the trifecta.
Well, you're not rich. Not
So
yet.
what's easiest to be in life is kind.
Exactly. Being kind is...
Start there.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for our questions.
Whoa, wait. Can I ask a couple now?
Okay.
How many kids do you want? Sorry, I gotta ask it in like the phrases. How many kids would you want the other partner to agree to have?
How many kids do I want? I want 4 kids. And one of them I want to be adopted, because Will is adopted. And I just feel like it would be so special to be able to have that privilege and ability to adopt someone who isn't as lucky as how I was or how my children will be. So that's why I want to adopt, but I do want to have at least 3 of my own. You?
I want as many as you can handle, and as much as we can afford.
He always used to say he wanted 6 kids. I'm like, honey.
8.
Oh, now it's 8.
It's always been 8.
Okay.
But I know that's unrealistic, so 6 is like a good high number. And like the adoption thing, the 5th would be adopted.
4th.
5th.
We'll see. Okay.
Wait, I got another question.
Okay, one more question. What? Why do I
look
look so pale and you look dark? I think it's the lighting. Like, look on your side. You look dark and I look so
I'm
light.
looking on your side.
I know.
If you could change one thing about the other person, what would that thing be?
If I could change one thing about you, what would it be? It would be sometimes like the way, when we have arguments, the way he tries to put across his point or like make a point can be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not manipulative. What's that other word?
Honest?
No. It can be very like...
Straightforward?
No. Like
reasonable?
Rude. And then the way I react is, I'm a really bad reactor, I know that. And the way I react is I flip out because of the way that he will try to
rationalize?
Tell me something. I can't think of the words right now, but...
Speak honestly?
Anyways, go on. What?
I'm trying to help you find the word. Of what
Those aren't the words. It's along the lines of manipulative and rude and unkind.
You seen a manipulative?
When we get in fights, sometimes you can be.
We talk it out and you can't have a proper rebuttal and you freak out.
Okay, go on. What's yours? What's one thing you change about me?
Nothing. You're right. I would want to change one thing about you.
Oh, I think I know.
Courtney has this problem, and it's okay, a lot of, I guess, people have this issue as well, and it's serious, and I don't want to joke about it, but she constantly looks at herself and thinks she is less beautiful than she really is, and always nitpicks parts of her body that she doesn't like. And
that's body dysmorphia.
And that drives me crazy because I know how beautiful she is, and there's really nothing wrong with her and nothing that she needs to change. So that is one thing I would change, is for you to just be able to look in the mirror and just know how beautiful you are. And I'm serious, because it does drive me crazy when you're standing there, you're like, my hips, my this, my that, and I'm like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I bet you there's a ton of women that watch this that wish they looked as beautiful as you.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, you are. You should be happy with yourself.
Love you.
I love you too.
Okay guys, that's it for our little Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to see more couple Q&As, let me know, give it a thumbs up, but also write any questions down below, and then I think I'll just put it into a video next time. But yeah, have anything to say? You want me to plug something? You can find me on Brant Street. Don't say that. You can come up and knock on my door and shake my hand, and we can interact that way. Creepers are gonna find our address. Hold on, bye. Hold on. I gotta plug my thing. You can also hit me by fax. I have a fax number. I'll put it in the video below. It takes me about no less than 24 hours to respond to my faxes. And yeah, follow me on Instagram. I post once or twice a year. Check out his Instagram.